Another video from the update 26 on beta. In this video I will be looking at the tasks and especially the quartermaster and everything you can get from the quartermaster. Starting with the tasks, there's 4 items that you can hand in for a rep in this zone. Ancient Sword Sheath, Blackened Branch, Lashing Tail, and Sinister Wings. So when you're questing in this zone, make sure to save these when you get them, so you can do your daily tasks and get your rep up. Now looking at the quartermaster or the protectors of Wilderland. First off, there's a tab that's rewards from Heldrick Tuka. There's a bunch of pipeweed recipes, and to get these you have to complete a quest. Greeting Heldrick Tuka. When you complete it, you can trade and get your pipeweed. You have your basic return to and guide and muster. This requires acquaintance standing with the protectors. Every class can get their return with a 1-hour cooldown. And you have your hunter port and your warden muster that you can get. The armor in this zone has teal shoulders you can get. This is a light armor. As we can see, the armor is pretty close to the raid item levels, but not quite there. So doing the raid will give you better gear than this, but this is pretty close to what you get from the raid. Especially the shoulders are almost raid quality gear. And here's a look at the medium armor. And finally the heavy armor. All of this armor is gated behind friend status. And for the next status, which is ally, when you reach ally you can barter for jewelry. And for jewelry you have teal bracelets that you can get. Same as the armor, almost as good as the raid, but not quite there. But still pretty good gear to get if you don't have raid gear. And now I look at the agility jewelry for ally. And finally we have the jewelry for might. To get this jewelry you need ally standing with the protectors. There's some cosmetics for ally. Here's the elegant cap, all Bitla, looks like this. There's also elegant shoulder guards to put on, and also elegant mantles. There's another set that's a traditional. The traditional cap looks like this. Traditional shoulder guards like this, and traditional mantles. It looks like this. And at the bottom there's 3 different dresses. I'll try those on. There's the traveling shirt. There's the elegant dress. And traveling skirt. I can't seem to equip it. Maybe you have to be a female, I'm assuming. And then finally for kindred, you have a tome of the swarm of bees. New kind of pet. See if I can find it here. There it is. So it's pretty much a swarm of bees. It will follow you around. Another thing worth noting, if you have a jeweler, you'll notice that you automatically get Wilderland necklaces in your crafting tab, which has 9 different outputs. Craft all these necklaces. And from what I can see, it's pretty much the same as the raid, just a tiny bit weaker. And at the moment, both tooltips say 423 item level. I'm assuming if you crit this item, it'll be just as good as the raid. So another way to acquire the raid quality necklaces without using embers. Another quick update from the notes. Bear strafing in bear form is now improved. And this is currently on live. It feels a little bit clunky at some times. If I move to beta, I do notice that it's a bit smoother, so that's definitely an improvement for the bears. Another change in the patch notes. Captain pets and Lore Master pets now follow you much more closely. We'll see if we can see a difference. My Cappy pet, this is on live. See, it's quite a bit of distance between us. I'm moving around. We switch over to beta. Let's see if he wants to follow. Still quite a bit of distance. Possibly. Let me try moving like strafing like this on live. See if he follows. I guess you can see it here that on live he's much further apart. Doesn't follow as well. So that's a slight improvement. I'm assuming that's the same for Lore Master, that pets follow you a bit closer, and that's a good change. And finally, one final note in the patch notes. Startling Twist will now correctly remove corruption, as it's supposed to be doing. Apparently that's bugged on live, that it's not removing corruption, but when this update hits, this will be fixed. And that's it for me for today with the videos. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing quite a few DPS tests to see how the classes compare, since the fate bug has been fixed with this update. I'll also look at some healing, and especially I'll try to take a look at the yellow RK with all the changes. So I'll see you in tomorrow for the next beta video. Leave a like, subscribe, join my Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.